disciples, "Do not give what is holy to dogs, or throw your pearls before swine, lest they trample them underfoot and turn and tear you to pieces. Do to others whatever you would have them do to you. This is the law and the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate. For the gate is wide and the road broad that leads to destruction, and those who enter through it are many. How narrow the gate and constricted the road that leads to life, and those who find it are few." The Gospel of the Lord. On this day, we commemorate the memory of Saints John Fisher and St. Thomas More, who gave their lives in service of the truth and refused to bend that truth to adjust to the whims of a king, who did not, even though incited in the case of Thomas More by family, to, just do and sign it. What does it matter? You and God know. But Thomas More was very aware of these teachings of Jesus. If you lose your integrity, if you in order to save your neck or not have problems, refuse to stand up for the truth and for the gospel, invariably, you head down that wide road to destruction, because you move little by little away from what is the most fundamental call that all of us have received, that call to holiness. In the ancient church, in the first century, in the liturgy of the celebration of the Mass, just before communion, there was a proclamation: give the holy to the holy. And the understanding was that only those who were baptized again by water and the Spirit, those who lived in accordance with the gospel, those who lived in grace, alone were the ones to approach the Eucharist. There's no room in that or later teachings from the Didache in the first century to Emmanuel that pretty much dictated everyday life for the early Christians. Any room for indifference or relativism with regards to the Eucharist and the essential message of the Lord Jesus. This is, in essence, what the Lord is talking about. Pearls were a very prized jewel in his time. And people used it, obviously, to adorn themselves and to look important and look beautiful. And we could do the same with what is holy, what the Lord has given us. But you can't mix two opposites. You cannot put an earring on a pig's snout and make it look right. You can't mix what is contrary or opposed, like, water and oil. They just don't go together. And so we are called to live a life of holiness, uncompromising holiness. A life founded on that gift of the Spirit that the Lord Jesus gave us. a life that calls us to integrity and to truth. We cannot profess one thing and do another. Our lives, our every deed, indeed our choices and our thoughts need to reflect our attachment to that truth. We live in a time of relativism, of indifference, where, I'm okay and you're okay and everything is fine and everybody's opinion is valid. But I wager you that that is not what Jesus teaches, nor the values of the gospel. We believe as Catholic Christians that there is absolute truth. And that truth is God himself. And that it is in following him, his word, and the words he has entrusted with the ministry of the word, that we remain faithful to him. In our own lives, we may not be called to pay the ultimate price like Fisher and Moore and so many martyrs of that era of King Henry VIII in England. But we are certainly tested, and we are certainly in need of witnessing to that faith in our own time, with our own family and friends, with our community, and everywhere that the Lord places us.